This is random, but I'm so sick of people having imposter syndrome. Like, is that really me? Is that really me? There's no way. Like, yes, that's me. And I achieve said achievement because I work hard and I strategize thoroughly and I work smart and I put in the work thoroughly. Yeah, it's me because I think I deserve it. Like, we need more confident people like that. But hello, um, today I'm going to be talking about my language learning method on learning Japanese. I think there's too many videos talking about how they learn when they already achieved the result, and I don't see a lot of videos talking about their learning method as they're doing it. So for me, I started learning Japanese 28th November, as I remember, and I want to pass the JLPT N3 this July 2026. And I started learning Japanese, yeah, last year, 28th November, starting from zero skills, basically. I cannot read the writing. I cannot read any of the characters, the three different writing systems. So I really start from zero. So this is the tools that I use. Okay, so first of all, on memorizing, reading the hiragana and katakana, also known as kana, I just search learn hiragana katakana on the browser for free PDF, and I got this um, free PDF from this website called Tofugu, and there's a lot of like practice exercise on you memorizing the kanas, and they use mnemonics, which is like you try to memorize the characters basically by associating them with certain shape or pictures. So it's not like you're purely memorizing them because I think that's boring. So that's what I did, and I because I was busy, so I ended up uh, done all the work in 3 days. But if you have one whole day of doing nothing, you can memorize it in only just a day. But for retention, I think it's going to take about a week for you to fully memorize them. So after I did those kanas PDF ebook workbook, um, Tofugu also has this quiz system. How do I say this? It's like a flashcard system where they test you how well you can read. Just search like Tofugu katakana hiragana quiz test, just to test yourself on your memorization and knowledge. So that's what I did. I did it about like 2-3 times for each kanas. Yeah, and I think if you're starting out for that first week, you should try to do it like once every day just to see yourself. Okay, so now moving on to the next one. So in JLPT exam, because I'm not aiming for like, I think with learning a language, it's very, I would say it's very relative, as in there's many components, but I am mainly preparing for the exam. Even, but with that saying that, I also do a lot of my learning from immersion and like media consuming. So in the exam, there's 5 main components. I'm basing off the Shinkansen Master curriculum. There's Goi vocabulary, Bunpo grammar, Chokai, listening, Dokai, reading passages, long passages, and last one is Kanji. I think Kanji and vocab are two of the two sides of the same coin because they complement each other. And for the tools that um, I use like 4 main tools, but I don't use all 4 of it every day. I think if you have too many tools, it's gonna be pretty redundant, and you want to keep. I use like 2 tools every day, 2 apps. Plus, I also have an online course, but that's only later. So I do believe that because of the internet, you can learn everything for free, and you can get knowledge for free, or if not, with an easy, cheap budget. So that's what I do. Okay, so the first tool that I use, and this one is I use every day. First thing in the morning, wake up, I immediately do it as Anki, and I use the 2K Core 2K card deck. So as for the new cards that I learn every day, I pick 20 because I think it's a pretty it's a sweet spot for me. 25 is too much, 15 is too less, so I pick 20 every day, no nonstop. And it took me about like 15 minutes every day, but if you want, you can do it in 10 because it compounds. That's the thing, and that's one. The Core 2K is Anki, the app that I use, is really good for vocabulary and kanji. Yeah. So the second app that I use a lot is this language learning game called Wago Tabi. Let me just show you guys. So this is Wago Tabi. Yeah, it's an RPG JRPG game where basically if you like Pokemon, if you know like JRPG video games, you are the protagonist that traveled to Japan and has this mission to master the Japanese language. And with doing that, you have to explore every prefecture, and each prefecture you have to find the Japanese master there, and then you have to beat them. And along the ways, what I really like about this game is that it started off being fully English, and then slowly, as you learn more Japanese, it started to become fully like all the text, everything become Japanese. So this game is unfinished, but I would say Wagotabi is one of the best resources or tools that I've made. This game costs $3, by the way. It's really cheap, and it still update their content regularly. They have Patreon and Discord. What I like about Wagotabi is it's like an all-in-one jack of all trades. My grammar is actually uh, improved a lot because of this game alone. Like I don't use any extra resources. It's only Wagotabi. They have like every day they have kind of like this review system called Smart Test, which is kind of like flashcards. And I really believe in SRS and repetition, and that's what made me be able to reach. As of recording this is right now, almost the end of January. I got to an estimate level of N5 in less than 2 months, just from playing that game every day and doing Anki. Yeah, and that's pretty awesome. N5 is pretty easy right now. I am polishing and polishing N5, and I'm also like learning N4. So yeah, there's that. The third app that I use, this one's for kanji, but also vocabulary. It's called the Kanji exclamation mark app. There's actually another app that is available in Play Store that actually is pretty good, but I ended up using the Kanji app already because I already bought the content. Like it's only like what $1, $2, $3 for each level, and so like I just got used to using that. I don't want to change apps, you know. So this one is my friend recommended me. It's pretty good. It's Japanese kanji study. I think I need to pay like what $5 to unlock the whole kanji levels. I think it's pretty cheap, pretty affordable. He said it's one of the best investment ever. Here's the thing about the JLPT. I don't really stress about knowing having to know each stroke of every kanji, like precisely what is the stroke order, because it's more so that I need to be able to learn how to skim and need to be able to identify with the characters more so than like how to write it. Of course, writing it helps, but I feel like it's for me it's like too much time put into it and it's not effective, and I need like other aspects where I actually improve. I need to actually improve on, which brings me to my fourth tool. This is Migi JLPT. Honestly, you can find a lot of mock exams on JLPT online for free, but I like Migi JLPT because it was cheap. It was on discount, I think, because of New Year's. And also, I like the interface. I like how you can customize your study plan, and I like how you can. Where my phone? I like how you can. I like how you can know the answer and like and have them explain it to you. There's like a. I'm thinking in Indonesian right now. There's explanation for each answer and each answer you got wrong, and yeah, I like it. So yeah, there's that. What I realized only like a few days, this past few days, is that learning language is very nonlinear. At the start of this journey, I really wanted to have each of the five components that I mentioned to you guys to be on the exact same level. the analogy is kind of like I'm this sim character and I want to up each skill uh, parallelly and the same. But what ended up happening was I know a lot more kanji and vocabulary than I know grammar. I think my grammar sucks. My grammar sucks now, and not really that comfortable in talking in front of the camera yet to you guys. But I do understand passively. And that's what I need to realize, that some aspects of the language you just have to take more time for you to fully comprehend the meaning and fully get it and be able to use it. And I'm not really in a rush to do that. But yeah, for grammar, you can have a lot of workbooks, but also this is kind of like an extra bonus. My fifth tool resource that I use is YouTube. I subscribe to Game Gengo, and he does a lot of grammar, verb conjugation, everything Japanese, and video games. And he kind of popularized this method of like uh, becoming good at learning Japanese and learning Japanese through video games. And so I plan to watch his he has this like grammar video series for each JLPT level. And I think it's really comprehensive because he also talks about the conversational vocab of it, like the one that isn't on the written on paper, the one that people actually use every day. That's pretty neat. Okay, so I guess that's the fifth bonus, and I guess the sixth one is also additional. This January I started going to this online course because it's cheap. Uh, it's N4, and they use Mina no Nihongo book, and Mina no Nihongo is a very popular book on learning Japanese. And this book, it's a pretty unique book. It has a pretty unique system because you have to be in a classroom setting where there's a teacher and there's a student for you to be able to use the book. If you just want to learn it on your own, it's not really possible, not really effective. Um, but yeah, that's what I know. There's a lot of interesting books that you can learn too, like Genki or Irodori. Um, the one that I see a lot of people use they can actually like study on their own is Shinkansen Master. I actually have Shinkansen Master N4 right here, but I haven't used it because I really want to get through the N5 grammar first. So that's my language learning method so far. It's a pretty long video, but I try to keep it as concise as possible. There's a lot that I need to discuss. But oh yeah, I guess the seventh step that I do is immersion. I play a lot of video games, visual novel, Japanese dub, a lot of movies and animes. Yeah, you just do it a lot. Just listen a lot and you just read a lot, and then it become a habit, and then I guess you'll get the hang of it. I'm still in the journey, but I'll let you guys know how my method and routine and habit on learning this language progresses or change maybe. But yeah, that's about it. See ya.